Malaysia. Oh, it's good to see you. Well, listen, thank you, Samson, for the introduction. I appreciate it. I love your brother. So as Samson mentioned, I'm a real estate agent in Sedona, Arizona, and I have been really blessed to have done quite well in that industry for many years. But I also noticed you guys actually have some really amazing real estate here as well too. So maybe in a coming trip, somebody can take me on a trip. Are there any other real estate agents in the audience tonight? Is there? Do you guys know RE/MAX? Is that a brand here? Okay, maybe not. Yeah. So I've been an agent with them for a little over 10 years, and year after year I've been able to pull down a 7-figure U.S. income, which has been incredibly abundant. But the one thing I would say to that is that there, like all things, there's always a price to be paid, right? And so, it's a highly competitive industry. The little town Sedona where I live in, there's very few real estate agents that can sell real estate the way that I do. And so oftentimes I find myself working around the clock. I'm one of the type of the real estate agents that will take your phone call at 1:30 in the morning because I'm going to get your house sold for you or find one to you. So it's going to be one of the two. But again, it's been an amazing run. But as time has gone by, I've noticed it's had an impact on my own wellness. I have very little extra time. If you know anything about real estate, there is absolutely zero passive income, and residual is out of the question. So every single month you have to start over, right? Like you close a house, and then you got to go find another client, and you got to do the same activity over and over again. It's a constant building of business. And so recognizing that it was just really starting to take a toll on me, a very dear friend of mine I was riding in a car with, and she had asked me, she says, "What is it that you really want?" And for the life of me, nobody had ever really asked me that question. I don't know that anybody's asked me, not in that context. And my immediate response to her was I wanted wellness, and I wanted time freedom. So in all good things, that conversation opened the door, and which is how I find myself here with you today. Sorry, I get a little bit emotional. I've been fortunate to have been on a number of tours now, and so this is our 16th city, and so I'm really grateful that Malaysia is actually going to round out our tour. When I was a little boy, my family was really poor. So much so that we relied on the generosity of others to make sure that we could have our basic human needs met, whether it was clothing or even food. It got so bad at one point in time that my little brother and I, along with my mother, found ourselves living in a tent on the side of a river. So when I think about my real estate career, it has not only been important to me because it's been a source of security, which has allowed me to create distance from that old story, but it's also given me a certain level of identity, right? And so when that question got proposed to me about what I really wanted, it changed everything that I knew. And I knew that if I was going to make a change, it had to be something that was going to be a higher calling. So when I said to you a few minutes ago that some doors open and opportunities present, one of the houses I had the opportunity to sell was actually to Kim Hui in Sedona. And so you can imagine where that would go. I'm really grateful and I'm blessed to be here. And what I want to share with you is this. I have zero experience in this industry. I have 3 months. And if I'm going to be willing to let go of the career that I have worked my entire life to build and the identity that I created around it, it has to be something truly substantial. I am already in the process of replacing my income. I'm changing my lifestyle and my health. I have high blood pressure. Clearly I'm overweight. All of these things are coming into balance. Since we've been on this tour, I've lost 15 pounds. That's good. So you guys are not metric, right? Okay, that's good. I have been to, again, 16 cities. I had never been to Canada before. I had never been to Taiwan. I had never been to Malaysia before. I had never been to Singapore. So what I can tell you is that this industry isn't just going to change my life, it already is. So if you find yourself in this room tonight asking, truly, why am I here? I would invite you to think about that, because it's no mistake, my friends. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Gary. Thank you. Please give all of them a big hand. Thank you so much.